Okay, now we're going to take a look at the Metasonix RK3 Ringer shaper. So, like the RK2, the RK3 also has a big tube sticking out the front. Again, it was intended for use in TVs. Also, like the RK2, the tube gets quite hot, so be careful where you place it in terms of ventilation and having to reach over it to get at your other modules. And again, like the RK2, the knobs move in a weird way. They're kind of oriented 90 degrees off in order to save space. So the RK3 is a hard one to describe, and I'd be lying if I said I get it completely. It's not quite a ring mod, and it's not quite a wave shaper in the traditional sense of either type of module. It actually generates pulses that use a sort of phased lock loop technique to match their frequency to the input signal. So this pulsar will have an easier time latching its frequency to waveforms with sharp transitions like saws and squares. And turning up the tune control brings in the pulsar to be more noticeable and eventually drives it into oscillation rates. The carrier input interacts with both the input signal and the pulsar and also bleeds into the output signal. Sweeping sine waves produces some really cool beating effects, and I really enjoyed sending one of the 4MS spectral multiband resonator outputs as the audio source and the other as the carrier. You can think of this module as a bit of a mystery box. You really just have to try throwing stuff at it and see what happens, and gradually you start getting a better sense of what results you like with it and what works and what doesn't. So if we turn up the tune, we can hear it come into oscillation just at the end of its range of movement. Let's connect an output from Orgasmatron, and we'll turn up the input. Second input from Orgasmatron, carrier level. Kind of hear the pulsar trying to latch on to the incoming frequencies. Pretty great for drones. really like the way the RK3 works with the 4NS spectral multiband resonator. If you'd like to hear more examples, you can check out my SoundCloud playlist linked in the video description. Thanks for watching.